Welcome back to Chahar Academy. I'm Satendra Chahar, your German trainer, and in this chapter, that is Kapital 2, zwei means two, first was eins, Kapital 2, we'll see this verstellen. We discussed this at the end of the first chapter as well, introducing yourself. And if you haven't watched the first chapter, it's quite important. Go watch it and then you can watch this too. So we have this verstellen, introducing yourself. First one, this verstellen. So what happens in this verstellen? First of all, remember that we have formal and informal both available, and it is quite important for Germans that we follow the right one. When we have friends and family and we don't know them personally, we use informal. If the person is unknown to us, we use formal. Please remember this, okay? So we have phrases according to that. We'll start with the easy one, and that is our formal. So what happens in our formal? In our formal, the first phrase that we have is called hallo. Let's say we use it with a name, okay? Hallo. And you already know this one. Remember, we discussed about this. Hello, hallo is hello. In German, in English, not much change. Just E changes to E, it becomes hallo. So, hallo Sam. But the second one that we have is a little bit different. That is wie geht's. Now, what is this? Right? So, I know most of you will say, now I have to go through new words. Remember, yes, but we'll try to make it easy for you. Wie means how. Okay? Wie means how, and geht's is a conjugated version of gehen and it's kind of. So how it goes with you. You say, how are you? Wie geht's. Wie geht's is how it's going with you. Wie geht's. This is the shorter version of how is it going with you. See, when we say, hi, how are you? And how's it going? How's it going? So how's going is how is it going is different, right? So we say, how is it going? That is wie geht's. In German, informal way of asking, how is your life? We say wie geht's. Okay? The second one, wie geht's. Third one that we have is gut. Now this is the reply of it. So when we say reply, we say gut, not good. Gut. Remember this first video we said guten Morgen. I told you gut means good. Gut with an exclamation tone. Gut, that means good. Okay, I'm good. How are you doing? Hey Sam, how are you? I'm good. Hello Sam, wie geht's? Gut. Right. Let's go with the next one. The next one that we have is und du. Now this particular word du is very close to our Hindi alternative of tu. So with friends, with our younger people, nobody uses tu these days. But okay, remember this word tu in Hindi. For a little bit normal people, we say tum, and of course we use aap for adults and giving respect. So du is for informal. That means people who you do know, you use du. Und is and. Now you see how is the conversation going. This is, hello Sam, how are you? How's life or how's going? Good. And you? That means how is it going with you? Und du is how is it going with you. So the first one, these whole 4 phrases I hope are fun, easy. Hello Sam, how is it going? I'm fine or good. And you? Very simple. Hello Sam, wie geht's? Gut und du. Every phrase repeat after me. Hallo, wie geht's? Gut und du. Now comes the next one. Next one is gut auch. Now, when somebody says other person has to say, I'm good too. So like I also ask them, how are you? Like wie geht's too? Like how are you basically? We don't use do there. Gut auch. Now you can see here, this is already gut. Now what is this auch? Auch means also. As well, we also say in English. So gut is good. Auch is also. Because we ask them, and you? Good too. Good as well. So, hallo Sam, wie geht's? Gut und du? Gut auch. These are the phrases we have to remember today. For now, of course, we have more coming, but try to remember with me these one, okay? Hallo, wie geht's? Gut und du, gut auch. Auch is a little bit different. That is also. CH is quite weird in German. We'll see in future sessions. CH can be sh or k. Okay, it could be sh or k. But this one is k. Auch. Gut auch. Right. Now comes something different, which is formal German. Now, sorry for that. Formal German, what happens in formal German? In formal German, we are supposed to create formal phrases, right? For people who you do not know. We start with hello, of course. There as well we can say hello, or instead of hello, if you want to change the tone, we can say Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Instead of hello, we can say Guten Tag as well. It's up to you. Second one is wie ist Ihr Name? Let's understand this now. So hello is clear to all of you, I guess. Wie ist Ihr Name? Now this is long phrase. How do we remember that? How is your name? Now you must be saying it should be what is your name, but Germans use wie. We'll see why in a second, but remember that wie means how. Our third chapter is about these words, but for now just try to remember one. How is your name? Wie ist. We add is instead of t, we add t. Ihr is your, name is Name. Wie ist Ihr Name? Wie ist Ihr Name? Wie ist Ihr Name? Try to repeat, okay? Please repeat with me. Hallo, wie ist Ihr Name? Hallo, wie ist Ihr Name? You can see here and repeat with me. You can hear my audio. Wie ist Ihr Name? Good, if you are doing it, okay? It's good. Next, we have, moving to the next one, we have Wie heißen Sie? Another way of asking someone's name. Now see, wie ist Ihr Name? How is your name? But the real one where we should be used is Wie heißen Sie? Wie is how, heißen is called, and Sie is you. This is different you, this is your and this is you. Your and you, okay? Remember this. This is your. See, we're not going to have a separate session for words because we'll try to remember here itself, right? Why to have separate session for vocabulary? Wie heißen Sie? The most common way of asking people in Germany about their name, about how they are called as well. Sometimes people want to be called differently, right? So, wie heißen Sie? This, what is this now? This is different. This is something called special characters in German. We'll see when we understand alphabet. There will be a chapter for that, probably 4th or 5th. This is called asset. So we call it S. Heißen, 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 okay? Wie heißen Sie? Wie heißen Sie? Wie heißen Sie? Very common phrase. That's what I'm trying to make you remember. Wie heißen Sie? One more time with me. Wie heißen Sie? Good. Let's go with the next one. Next one that we have is Ich heiße Sam. Now this is the reply for Wie heißen Sie? Ich heiße Sam. Great. You already know what is heißen. This is conjugated form for ich. Now what is conjugation? See, in English when we say I eat. So but for he or she, what do we say? He eats, right? We change the verb with s. Same here. In German, when it comes to ich or I, we remove the n. We add only e at the stem form. This is stem form. Don't go in detail, but remember for ich, it's heiße. Ich heiße. Ich heiße. And your name then. So do one thing. Say your name, say out your name with the phrase ich, okay? Ich heiße and your name. Do it with me, you should. Ich heiße and your name. Right, you must have felt good, right? You're speaking German as if, you know, like it feels good, right? Hallo, wie ist Ihr Name? Wie heißen Sie? Ich heiße. Amazing phrases, right? You can use already good phrases and you can speak and flaunt in front of your friends. Don't do that yet. Otherwise, they'll ask you something and you'll say, I don't know, right? So try to remember this. Ich heiße Sam is I am called Sam. Now the next one that we have is Ich heiße Sam. I think this one is clear. I think we took the same slide again. Und Sie, remember now what's happening? What was the word for and you when it comes to informal? If you do remember that, write in the comment box that I remember what was it, okay? Please write in the comment box. That means you are listening, okay? And also let us know how you're enjoying these videos, right? Und du, we said und du, remember that? In the case of informal, here we say und sie. Sie is the formal form of you. Und sie, try to remember the pronunciation and copy it. Ich heiße Sam, und sie, and you, right? Then you can go with und sie, or you can say und wie ist Ihr Name, and what is your name? You can say that too, right? So, hallo, wie ist Ihr Name? Wie heißen Sie? Ich heiße Sam, und Sie. This is how you ask for name. Now, why didn't I introduce this in the case of informal? You must be asking these phrases because we don't ask for names in German when we are informal. Think about it. Would you ask your friend what's your name? Why would you? Would you ask your brother, sister, family members, or partner what is your name? You don't, right? That's why in informal we don't have this. We have only informal when we ask for names. That's why I didn't add it over there. We don't need it. Like, let's go ahead. Last set of phrases that we have now, please try to remember them. First one is hallo, we all know that. Second one that we have is wie geht es Ihnen. Now it's getting easier because you already know. Remember this phrase we have learned earlier when we were talking about wie geht's? That was the combination of these three words. Wie geht es, that becomes wie geht's in short, and this is the formal way of asking people how are they doing. This is formal now. So wie geht's that we remember in informal, and please again write in the comments if you also remember that I remember everything in informal when you're teaching formal. That would be perfect. That means you are listening, you are studying. Wie geht es Ihnen? How is it going with you? How going it with you, or with you, yeah, you can say that, right? So basically, how is it going with you? Wie geht es Ihnen, or how are you in the case of formal term. Wie geht es Ihnen? Ihnen, again with me. Wie geht es Ihnen? Hallo, wie geht es Ihnen? Hello, how are you doing, basically. So we reply to that informal way. Mir geht es gut. Now, such a phrase, long phrase? No, don't worry. With me, it's all good. You can say that. With me, it is good. Es is it. Gut, I think by now, if you are following this series, we already have seen Guten Morgen, Guten Abend, Guten Tag. You already know what is gut. Geht is going, mir is with me. Not I am going good. No, we don't say that. I is ish. Remember that? I is ish. We are not talking about ish here. So we're not going to talk about that here. Ish, that is I, but mir is with me. Mir. Mir geht es gut. It's good with me. Mir geht es gut. Now remember this in these three phrases together. Hallo, wie geht es Ihnen? Mir geht es gut. Hallo, wie geht es Ihnen? Mir geht es gut. See, in languages, any language you learn, if you try to remember phrases together, you will learn quickly. If you try to remember the rules and words separately, you will have lots of problems, trust me. So we don't do that. We try to remember phrases together, sentences together, so that when it comes tomorrow, we won't make mistake, right? So if I say a sentence in English, I drives car, that doesn't make sense. There will be a problem in your head, like what's happening? Why is he saying like this? Same way, if I say mir gehen is, you will say no, this is not making sense. It should be geht. Mir geht es gut, right? Mir geht es gut. Great. Now we go to the next phrase that we have. And ihnen, same way, und du becomes und ihnen. And what about you? Or what's up with you in a way? But in a formal way, is und ihnen. Ihnen is already, we have seen that earlier, right? Und we already seen und ihnen, right? Next one. And the final one, auch gut. Danke. Oh, nice word. Danke. Auch we already know, gut we already know, if you do know. But let me just revise it for you. Auch means also gut is good. Auch gut, danke. Auch gut, danke. Auch gut, danke. That is also good, danke. Danke must be something formal. It is thank you. And if you want to say thank you a lot, danke schön, that will be later. For now, remember only one thing, danke. E ending, we say a. Remember the rule? You should. Danke. Auch gut, danke. Auch gut, danke. Very nice. Let's go to the next one. And I believe that's the end of the chapter. And in the next chapter, we have W Frage. What is W Frage? W questions. That means W Frage. Frage is questions. Okay, so we'll see what, which, not which yet, what, where, when, all those words, so that we can create questions and hence we can answer them as well. I hope you enjoyed the current session, which was about introductions and everything. I honestly want you to remember these phrases and take notes, write down in your notebook, pause the video if you want to and write down notes. Maybe create a paper where you have phrases according to the session and stick it next to you. You will see a lot of papers, but at least you will learn German, right? So see you tomorrow or in the coming sessions with W Frage. That is third session. And remember, if you want all the sessions together and live sessions with me with doubts and practice and feedback and everything, like of course practicing for Goethe exam, there is a website called german.chaharacademy.com. Visit there and we'll be able to help you guys. Have a great evening and see you soon with our new chapter, W Frage. Take care.